All right, welcome to this interview here. You are watching Lifehacks for Expats, and my name is Daniel, and I have the lovely Leanne White with me today, who has just recently moved to Cala, which is a city between Malaga and Marbella down in south of Spain. And we are going to be following Leanne's journey here and hopefully have her on a few more times to see how she adjusts to her life as an expat. With really her first time ever living abroad, but she has spent quite a lot of time working on cruise ships, traveling the world. So she has had that travel bug before. But can you please share with us a little bit more, Leanne? Who are you and where are you from?
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, so I'm really excited. I've only been here, it's like my third day, so still getting set up and organised. But I'm 38. My little girl's 2 years old, and I've always wanted to live abroad, basically. So I've got a background in beauty therapy, 22 years. Like you just said, I travelled on the ships, so I've always enjoyed being. I don't know. I've never just wanted to stay in one place or be complacent and just live in the rat race world. I've never really enjoyed that. So yeah, it's always been my dream to move abroad. I've always done different things that would try and allow me to do that, but it's never been possible until now. So I've been building an online business for the last 2 years, and that was one of my main reasons for sort of starting it, is because I could see a way of doing it. It's never that easy to get a job abroad, and there was always sort of difficulties that you face. So I just thought, okay, if I can build this up, I can go and live anywhere, build my business. And I've always wanted to, I always said if I had children, I would never want to live in England because they just can't go outside. I wanted my daughter to have an outside life and enjoy the sunshine. So that's basically what I've been doing. It's making this plan to move abroad, and now I've finally been able to do it. So yeah, it's amazing.
That's absolutely amazing. So tell us a little bit about, when did you decide to move? Where, how did you come up with the whole process of deciding where you're going to move, and how did you feel in these last few weeks leading up to this big move?
I don't know why. I've always liked Spain. I mean, my sister lives in America, but it's never really felt right. Whereas my friend lives in Spain. We come here every year. It just feels completely comfortable to me. It's 2 hours from home, sunshine, nice place. So yeah, I just decided this is where I wanted to come to. And yeah, I've just been prepping. If I'm honest with you, it happened quite quickly. I just came over, seen a place that I liked, and just decided to go all in and just go for it. So it's been a bit mad, crazy busy the last month, but yeah, Spain it just feels nice. There's a lot of English people here. Obviously, there are a lot of expats, so it just makes things easier, doesn't it? When you've got English speaking people, it's a bit more comfortable, and you've obviously got beautiful beaches and the sun. So yeah.
Amazing. Talking about the language there, are you planning to learn Spanish?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Spanish, like I said, it's always been something in the back of my head, even though I probably didn't realize it. But yeah, I did do some Spanish lessons, but then I had my little girl, so I will definitely continue with the Spanish, especially now you come over and you suddenly think, okay, I don't want to be one of these ignorant people that never learns. So yeah, absolutely, I'm definitely going to learn.
Amazing. So tell us more about that. You're actually a single mom, and you have a lovely young girl, and you just decided, just the two of you, to move over.
Yeah. Yep, single mum. I just think I'm one of them people that I'm never going to let anything stop me. So it kind of drove me even more just to give her the best life possible. And like I said, I've always wanted her to live an outside life. My sister has always lived in Florida, and I used to see my nephew playing in the pool every day and going to the beach. And I always said right from then, that's what I want for my children. So yeah, it's just drove me even more. So it's been hard work. I've been building my business alongside it, and day-to-day life, and obviously being a mummy. But yeah, it's been stressful, but it's been worth it, because I mean, now I'm here and it's amazing. And yesterday she was playing in the pool, and just seeing her little face, so happy. So yeah, I just think you can do anything if you put your mind to it.
And is she going to go to like a local nursery in Spanish, or what's your plan?
Yep, she's going to start next week. Probably take her for a little taster day on Friday. But I really want her to learn Spanish anyway. I'd always, like you say, I would love her to speak 2 different languages. When I worked on ships, I always thought, you know, so many people speak different languages, and I want her to be quite, you know, bilingual. But yeah, so she'll go to the little nursery and she'll learn the language because she's at that right age, and she loved it. You know, we took her in, and she just seemed to settle in straight away, and I just think they can adjust really easily. So yeah, she's going to be going next week.
So, I mean, weren't you quite nervous? I mean, being a single mom, you're taking, you know, your young daughter down to a country where you don't really even speak the language, and you know, like, were you very nervous about this move? Like, take us back. But what were some of your feelings, and how did you deal with those?
I don't think I wasn't nervous about the move. I think I was more excited about the move because, you know, just seeing back in England, she loves being outside, and I was so frustrated that she could never go play outside, and just things like that. I just felt sad more than anything. So I wasn't necessarily nervous about the move. Probably just the fact that, you know, being a single mum, I had to work really hard to make sure my business was secure, and because obviously I'm taking her to another country, I need to make sure financially that as a single mum I can do that. So that was probably my only anxieties, but then that just made me work even harder, and I will do so now. So no, I wasn't really that anxious. I mean, I've got a friend that lives here. I've known her for a long time. She's lived here for 13 years, so that makes everything a whole lot easier. She's been really helpful. So no, I'm not anxious at all. I'm really excited just to make it work. But obviously you do have the main anxiety was closing things down back home, you know, selling everything, trying to fit my whole life into 4 suitcases. That was probably the biggest stress. Yeah, crazy time. But now I'm actually here. I'm not anxious at all. I'm just really excited to get everything into place and yeah, make it work.
Brilliant. So just a last question here, like for someone that wants to move abroad, you know, and what are some of your top tips for helping them to make that decision?
I think definitely, you know, doing your research again, because I had a friend here that did make things easier. She was, you know, helping me with different questions. So, you know, if you haven't got somebody who lives there, just make sure you're obviously doing your research. But and I just connected with the likes of you know, other people that have done it, and you know, getting the internet so that I could, you know, just something simple like went into the 3, and they do an abroad package. So it's only for a month. It's a temporary thing, but it gives me 3 minutes to the UK, free calls, and internet. So until I can get my internet and Wi-Fi sorted in the apartment, you know, this has been a bit of a lifesaver. I don't know what I'd do actually if I didn't have this. So that's just keeps you connected. So yeah, it's like home from home once you've got social media and Wi-Fi.
Brilliant. Excellent. Is it okay if we get you back on here and check in with you about every month and also find out a little bit more about your online business, what you do with that as well?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Hopefully I'll be a bit more settled, actually get unpacked, live, you know, just trying to randomly find everything at the minute, but we're getting there.
Amazing.
Yep.
Thank you so much for your time today, Leanne. I really, really appreciate it. And we look forward to having you back here on the show and to learn more about how you settle in as an expat and getting all the top tips from you as well as a single mom, because that's obviously a different perspective from it all.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
All right. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.